Welcome to my channel. My name is Latori, and today I'm going to be sharing my thoughts on Chanel's COCO Mademoiselle. So hit that subscribe button and let's get right into it. I picked up COCO Mademoiselle last year in the Sephora VIB sale that they have right before the holidays, and I got the smallest bottle. It retails for $90, and with the discount I think I ended up paying like $80 or so for it. And I had smelled this one day in the store and I was like, oh, that smells nice. And that was about it. And because I had been trying to add more like dainty feminine fragrances, I thought this would be the perfect one to add to my collection to do that. And I'm so happy that I did because I really love this scent. So COCO Mademoiselle is a very fresh floral fragrance. It has a lot of citrus elements in it, so that makes it very bright. I love citrus notes, so this was right up my alley. And the florals that are in here are definitely very noticeable, but they are not like overpowering or too prominent. I'm not super crazy into like the white florals and things like that when that's like the star of the show, but because of all of the citrus notes, this is to me very pretty. It's very bright, and it's something that I've worn a lot of since I've gotten it. I've had this for about like I said, I got this in whatever month the sale is, like November, December, something like that. It is now February, and I don't know if you can see the dent that I've made in it, but I've worn this quite a bit. Whenever I reach for this, it just makes me feel very pretty. It makes me feel very ladylike, and something about this reminds me of one of my aunts. And so when I smell this, I just think of her. So that to me also makes it like that much more special. And it is something that now that I have it, I wish I would have gotten the full-size bottle. Once this is gone, I will definitely be purchasing the, not the biggest one, because that one is a little pricey, but like a bigger bottle than this one. According to the Chanel website, some of the words that they use to describe this scent are sparkling, irresistibly sensual, strong yet surprisingly fresh, vibrant, awakens the senses, all of those sorts of things. I feel like all of those are very true. This is very fresh, but like I said, you still get the florals, you get a lot of citrus. There's something that kind of grounds it so that it's not like too frilly. So you get something that's very pretty and it's very ladylike, but it's kind of muted. So it's not like a girly, like teenage body spray kind of like fruity, citrusy sort of thing. It's very classic, it's very classy, and it's a very elevated scent. And I think that's what draws me to it, because even with it being very pretty, it's very bright, and it kind of like wakes you up, and it just makes you feel like invigorated almost. So I really like this about this particular scent, and I got this, like I said, in either November or December, but this is something that I know I will be wearing a lot of in the spring and summer. I feel like that is when these sorts of fragrances really shine. To pick up a bottle of COCO Mademoiselle, it's going to run you anywhere from $90 to the smallest size, which is the one that I have, all the way to $228 for, I believe, a 6.8 ml bottle. According to Fragrantica, the notes are orange, mandarin orange, bergamot, and orange blossom. The middle notes are Turkish rose, jasmine, mimosa, and ylang ylang. And the base notes are patchouli, white musk, vanilla, vetiver, and tonka bean. As you can see, it's very flower heavy, and it's a lot of citrus elements. And to me, they just combine and make an incredible scent. I think this is definitely something that is a crowd pleaser. I think for most women, this would be a safe blind buy. I would say for most women that are like 30, 35 and up, that are kind of sort of into florals. You don't have to be like a floral lover, but I think if that's kind of your general, if that's the demographic you fall within, I feel like you would probably like COCO Mademoiselle. I do think that this is something that most people would enjoy. It's very pleasant. I know that some people aren't crazy about Chanel fragrances because they say that they kind of do this thing that they're not a fan of. I think the thing that people are referring to, the scents to me are a tad bit like soapy. I don't know what it is that makes them smell that way, but I know of all of the Chanel scents that I have, there's this thing about them, almost like a signature, where if you smell it, even if you don't know the exact fragrance, you can tell it's a Chanel fragrance. And I personally really enjoy it, but I know that it's something that most people are not crazy about. But this particular one, whatever that thing is that it's doing, it comes off a bit soapy, which to me just kind of adds to the element of freshness. So I personally really enjoy it, but if you're not someone that is a fan of the Chanel perfumes, then you might want to try this one out before you buy it. As far as the performance goes, I think the longevity is decent. With this one, I spray a lot. I'm not usually someone that I would consider as a heavy sprayer. I usually do about 4 or 5 sprays. I guess being a heavy sprayer is subjective. I don't consider myself to be a heavy sprayer, but with this one, I find myself spraying like more 6, 7 times just because it's light and it's very like sparkly and effervescent. So to me, no one would find that offensive. Hopefully that's how people feel, I don't know. But I spray this one a lot and I really enjoy it. It lasts for several hours. If I spray it in the morning, I can still usually smell it. Not as strong, of course, but I can still usually smell it at the end of the night. The projection is decent. It's not overpowering, but it's definitely noticeable in there. I think that this is perfect for any occasion. It's very pretty, and it's also very classic and elegant. So I think that could easily take you from day to night, office, out for something not work related, dressed up, really anything. This is a very appropriate scent for just about any occasion. I could definitely see someone using this as their signature scent. Like I said, especially when I first got this one, because it's so unlike all of the other bottles that I have in my collection as far as being like very light and feminine. I wore this every day for almost 2 weeks, which is almost unheard of for me because I like to switch up my perfume according to my mood, but this one, it was just it for me every day during that time. And that's how it is kind of in cycles, where I'll like, okay, I'll give this one a rest for a little while and I'll wear some other things, but when I come back to it, I'm back with it for a few days. So I really enjoy it. If you have smelled this one, please let me know your thoughts. Do you enjoy it as much as I do? Do you think there is another fragrance from the Chanel line that I should try that's comparable to this one? And yeah, just let me know your thoughts. If you have made it to this point in the video, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. It really helps my channel grow a lot. And I will see you in the next one.